Most writers will say they prefer to have written than to sit down and write. You know why? Because we get a writer's high. We feel great. We've been creative. We've reached and maybe surpassed our daily writing goals. We did something we've been putting off for ages. But to get there, to get that high, we have to have actually written. Which brings me to the fourth step of the Atlas framework, achieve, which I'm going to discuss over the next few minutes. Achieve. What is it? Why is it important? And what is the biggest mistake writers make here? Achieve is both the easiest and the hardest of the entire framework. Achieve is where you take action, achieve the goals you set for yourself. This is where you write. This is where you write short stories, novels, draft after draft. Some you will finish, some you won't. Achieve takes time, patience, growth, and dedication. There will be times you won't feel like writing. There will also be times when you can't wait to write. Achieve is doing more than blocking writing time in your calendar. It is actually putting the words on the page during your designated writing time. It is writing the 1,000 words a day if that is your goal. It is writing when you don't feel like it. It is editing your work until it is good as you can possibly make it, then sending it out the door, either publishing it yourself or submitting it to editors and agents. And then it is finding a new story idea and starting over. Achieve is work. It is the work. It is what defines us as writers. Achieve is the cornerstone of the Atlas framework. If you don't write, there is no way you can reach your goals. So what's the biggest mistake writers make here? Listening to and giving in to their inner saboteur. All that self-doubt, procrastination, writer's block, guilt, imposter syndrome, it all comes from our inner saboteur. Every time you think, I don't feel like it, and walk away instead of writing. Every time you struggle to get the images from your imagination onto the page and think, I don't know how to write. I don't know how to do this. Every time you get a rejection and think, see, I'm not good enough. Why bother? Every time you clean the house rather than write that tough scene, you're letting your inner saboteur win. You aren't achieving. You're stuck at aspire and approach. There is nothing to edit or submit or publish if you don't write. If you don't write, then all that research you spent your time on, that's your hobby. Doing your research is your hobby, and you'll be great at some pub trivia nights. I said it before, and I'll say it again. You have to do the actual writing to have written bliss. It is inevitable that we will listen to the inner saboteur, but the key is knowing when the saboteur is speaking and how to silence it. Silencing the inner saboteur is what I needed to learn how to do at a crucial time in my writing life, and it is why I became a coach for writers. Because I know the struggle. I see it in writers constantly, and I developed the tools to help. Tools that help us get past the planning and thinking to taking action. I'll be opening up my group coaching the first week of October only. Spaces will be limited to 10. If you want to know more about it or my one-on-one coaching, I'll be holding an information session the first week of October. To hear about the 3 secrets to writing success and to hear about my group coaching and the amazing founding member pricing, save your seat today. Just click the link below. Until next time, happy writing.